How much is too much? Fans of Days of Our Lives have been debating this in relation to Eric's sinister transformation and his almost comedic blatant abduction of Rachel. And even though he persuaded Brady to agree to it, Rachel's dad hasn't been happy with the specifics of how it's been handled. Sloane being used as an unknowing accomplice? Oh, Eric, good luck with that. Now, Sami's twin brother has generally always been a wonderful guy, but he hasn't always been someone who makes wise decisions. He was the one whose drunk driving killed Daniel, after all, and he practically deserted his marriage to Nicole by vanishing to the other side of the globe before their union broke down. So, calling him a good guy could be a little too kind, but he has never intentionally sought to harm someone. Because of this, opinions among fans are divided over whether Eric's plotting has gone too far or not. But buried in that discussion might be a brand new issue that no one anticipated. First off, there are others like Hall Monitor who delight in seeing Kristen suffer, particularly at Eric's hands. I'm glad Eric is getting to speak up and extract a little revenge as a rape survivor, they wrote in a tweet. I have no sympathy at all for Kristen. Although some do support Eric having a little more of an edge, others weren't feeling quite as motivated by retribution. For instance, Team Chad and Dabby stated that while Eric needs to make more errors and stop being such a goody-goody, the kidnapping plot was going too far. There must be some sort of compromise. Eric is not the kind of person who likes to go big or go home. We're in unknown terrain if Eric has a strategy that even makes Mr. Barry Vivian alive Brady unhappy. And while though they undoubtedly represent a small portion of viewers, some of them seem to believe that Brady and Eric's plan to kidnap a mother was going too far and too dark. When tweeting her displeasure, Kristen Lestrange didn't hold back, among other things labeling the Cunning brothers hypocrites. She wrote, "Brady and Eric are horrible. Regardless of what Kristen has done, they are demonstrating that they are not superior to her." And ultimately, that final thought might turn out to be the most crucial one, not for fans, mind you, but for Kristen and Brady's future. Yes, we do intend to have a future together. Absurd, I assume? Brady agreed to participate in this absurd scheme, and when he became irritated with Eric for moving ahead without consulting him, and abandoning Rachel with Sloane of all people, he argued that he was still dedicated to doing whatever it took to remove Kristen out of their lives. That's wonderful, but we've already all danced. We're talking about Brady here. When Kristen used him to get back at John, she seduced him and they fell in love. Even after learning about all her schemes, he still went to the altar with her. But the two were placed on hold for a while after she raped Eric, because despite Eric's pain, Rachel pulled them back together years later. And once Rachel was born, it drew them back together while Kristen was pretending to be Nicole and, in essence, raping Brady. After Kristen had committed innumerable horrible acts against Brady and his family, Rachel had previously brought the two of them together. Because of this, even though we thought Kristen's entire orchid blackmail idea was ridiculous, it made sense that she may believe it could succeed. Brady's recognition of her as a genuine weak human being was the one essential component she was lacking. If Brady even begins to feel guilty for Kristen's frightened anguish over Rachel's kidnapping, it could be enough to break down the wall he has built. She would then be a worried mother instead of merely a malicious caricature. That might be all Kristen needs, whatever else occurs, to win his love back. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.